What's the crack? How are you? Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you had a good Christmas, good New Year's. Yeah, I had great intentions of launching a video on Christmas Day, but I got pretty sick, so that went out the window. So I decided to do an extra long episode here of us building the engine for my car, which is a massive step. Brian hates being on camera, but I locked him down. We had really good intentions of like filming a real in-depth, cool video of assembling the engine, but turns out we're just a bunch of idiots and we just made a really immature video while Brian assembled the engine.
Hi, how are you? I am a person. Even already people are going to be like, okay, what's happening here? So today is a big day. We are putting the engine together.
This piece of shit engine.
Should
have been replaced.
That should have been, what was it? What did the person say? Get it from...
Oh, import another engine.
Why didn't you just import another engine? It's better. Well, this was imported, but not by us.
It's important.
So, it's important. Great, all the pieces are here. This is a big but small moment in life. Give me a demonstration.
The exhaust ones are the ones that say exhaust on the bag.
And they're blue. This is the tool.
This is the special tool.
Special tool.
So, then you just push them down.
Like that?
But it doesn't fit. These are 16 valve ones. Did they do us?
So yeah, these actually are the wrong size. These are for a 16 valve and they are wider. Apparently, I don't know. We will find out. Where do we get the 16 valve or the 20 valve ones? So now we have a second head here. So turns out the valve stem seals that we bought off the internet,
Internet
shopping never works out, are the wrong size. They're actually 6mm. They're supposed to be 5mm. And the handy thing about being in the shed is
we have another one already
we have
ready.
A pre-made head. So this is one that Dougie's been working on that's finished. He done all the exact same stuff that he done to this, and we are just going to fast forward some of this video. The smiley face. He's been in a few clips.
He has. He's been a busy little beaver.
So yeah, we're going to assemble the bottom end, put that together,
splash the head
and
onto
then
it.
splash the head onto it. So Dougie went through all the misery of lapping the valves with this head. Him. Jesus! Ejaculation moment. Quick.
Oh, it's almost. So. Oh, baby! Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah.
It gets real sexy and weird very quick. Nice. Part number. Yes.
Done. If only we had a timber.
Oh, we do.
If only we had a cleaner timber.
Oh, we do. Good solid bench.
It is a good solid bench.
Taking the bounce out of. Oh, jeez. Shit's got to be level. As you can see, we're building this engine here
With some chipboard.
with some chipboard.
Oh, he loves it. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh. It's getting real weird.
Thank you. Our local traveller.
This is boss, how you getting on?
Just like this.
It's Halloween fake blood.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
that.
just fingering this red substance.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the
So
nonsense face?
yes, it won't last long if you put them in wrong.
Looping.
Wetting the threads, or is this?
Yeah, this is
This will stay on it for. Because it could be a while before this engine starts.
So it just hangs around in there.
building it and starting it straight away, you could use just engine oil.
Another weird clip. Sacrifice the
Behind the month goo, it's a bit stickier. I was worried. This red goo here
yes.
is it's making it very sticky. Always wear gloves with time and month goo anyway.
Yeah, just way too mature for. As you were just saying, yeah, the rods never shit themselves.
Rarely.
It's the bolt.
Or the bearing seizes and
Or the bearing, yeah.
catches and it seizes up and then it spits it out.
Yeah. So we got ARP rod bolts. Not sponsored by him. We just like him. Yeah.
That's right, RPM that'll kill.
Yeah. Station.
Taking off the
Oh, the plastic
plastic
gauge. Think about it in 100 years' time if this shit still exists on the internet and people are watching it and it's all electric cars and all sorts of shit. They're just like, wow, these guys were fucking.
Remember back when?
Yeah, remember back when they used to burn dinosaur semen in a fucking. And this used to just go in and kabang and
they thought it would last forever.
they thought it would last forever. Number one.
Oh no. Number one.
This is the shit now.
Yeah. It's always nice to have the right tool for the job.
And that's me.
Yeah.
With all ARP bolts and ARP.
That's actually one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen in my life.
That's just to protect the crank from getting
Fuck.
scratched off the bolts.
Not your first rodeo.
Fastener assembly lube. Assembly.
Dabble
It's a bit
dabble.
of a fucking nasal fucking.
I can't wait to do rings with this lad.
This is gonna do some
This is going to be
rings.
the best rings. Oh fuck.
It's my like invisible feeder blades.
Okay.
So kindy.
No, they're just invisible. The lettering has come off.
Oh.
So what's the?
Prevent rod twist when you're torquing. So when you're torquing the bolt, obviously the rod wants to kind of twist. So this
So you find the right shim.
just to fucking take up that.
Fuck. Yeah.
Well, this is actually for checking
Yeah,
clearance.
yeah, that's it.
So you can like check the clearance of that.
This has been a real weird episode. It's good. So what happens when you have a bunch of lads in a shed?
So now there's two ways of torquing these bolts.
Right.
And I'm going to do it the wrong way.
Great.
So they give you a torque or a stretch that you can put a gauge on the bolt and see how much it stretches.
Okay.
And you stretch it to like 1 thou of longer than what it is not torqued.
Yeah.
So that's the correct way that they suggest to do it.
And this is the wrong way.
Or they say torque it to 40 foot-pounds. So, alright.
But this has worked for you for
It has.
how many years?
One.
One solid
One
year.
solid year.
One whole year. Sounds like a steam
What's that
engine.
about? 12 RPM? The ride of your life, Jesus.
Yeah.
The ride of your life.
You're 12 RPM, buddy.
All the gaps, you can't just have all the gaps in the same place.
So you're off.
You
Yeah.
get blow by. So, top ring goes here.
Okay.
Second ring goes 180 degrees opposite to it.
All right.
And the oil rings then are 90 degrees to that. Silence.
Number 2.
Placid Jesus.
Fuck. We're just thinking of horrible thoughts. Thinking of Tom.
Little Tom.
We're always thinking of you, Tom. Just flash up Tom from MySpace.
Just to line them up. This bottom ring is 3 parts. So the bottom rail, the top rail,
And then like
that fella. So they all
the
have to be
waffle in the
staggered.
middle.
Used as directed.
It's very satisfying. 40 Newton bootons.
Foot-pounds.
Foot-pounds. Alright. Yank
So
then.
it's about 55 Newton meters almost. say otherwise. Pictures or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. She's alive, it's back!
Look out the back.
Move the old barbecue. Yeah.
Dougie's building now.
Now we're building mine.
And this one's running.
This one's running. Here's one Dougie made earlier. Yeah. Yeah, so in the videos, this has been been slowly assembled in the background. So now it's finished. Aidan got it mapped and it looks and sounds great. And in the very first episode, we took this for a spin and it's kind of been off the road ever since. So it's been about a year in the making. And it has launch control for no reason whatsoever.
Just like the shittest thing ever.
Launch! How's it feel? Is it a year you've been doing it?
Fucking year and 2 months.
It's as long as we've been doing the vlogs because we drove this in the first episode to get something to eat and then that was it.
Dougie is pleased.
Oh wow! Holy shit, hang on! It actually looks exactly the same as well. So it has them and it has the...
This is my limited edition Aiden t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's actually Aiden's face.
Yeah, Brian.
Tom oil.
Tom has left
I'm
its
not
mark.
the oil.
Tom has left its mark all over this. Not that, Tom's. So what's going on with your car? You just got it mapped and now there's a problem.
No vacuum.
No, a never-ending Corolla story. No vacuum, no brakes.
So this is just a pretend vacuum.
This is.
Well, you screwed in all these things, so you should have seen it when you were doing it.
That's a good punch out.
It's just another traditional Irish day out. See, people in sunny countries have barbecues when it's nice out, but we don't really. We just have barbecues whenever, because, yeah, this is the Irish sun. Wow, watch out! Genuine. Nice.
No? Start her up!
Start her up, lad.
Oh, can everybody's turning up? Lighter. Productive.
Yeah.
College career off.
Yeah.
Years.
Jesus. What are you doing now? What's this?
Because I'm really saying,
Oh, you marking them from where you've tightened them?
No,
Perfect. So this is a spark plug.
that's the spark intensifier. To 30 Newton meters. And then 90 degrees and 90 degrees. So,
Oh, right. You can start from the
middle.
and go.
Work out all already what you're saying, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Most people I've had around me,
Ever. You just love people around you.
especially people.
Especially people. Yeah. Tom's been a current theme here for the duration. Yeah. In and out of that 28-day cycle. Yeah.
What's this bracket thing?
Cam carrier.
Is it?
Yeah.
Quite curious.
Lubrication station.
Wrapping around.
Yeah, it just looks like raspberry syrup for an ice cream.
Why is it a Subaru? Have a built 16 valve in your. Oh, so you don't do it. We should have got some hundreds and thousands.
Yeah, and just sprinkled.
Got the minerals.
Got the oil and the minerals. Now.
Oh, sure, isn't it? Do you like that? I've been saving it. For this day.
Color that blue. You might not tell him to bring it out.
What was
Is there something I can...
the council workers?
Need a brush.
I want to breastfeed a shovel here. Oh, look.
Just lean on that. Yeah.
I'm going to double check everything, but the evidence is there.
Now you'll know when you watch back, like, you're like,
I
oh,
definitely did torque them.
yeah, well now we'll have to go back and watch the video. These will be doing rings inside of rings.
Of course, you have to replace the oil pump because for oil pressure, you know.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's the oil pump that does the oil pressure, you know.
Yeah.
Keep the sides matched. You know that these are the.
Yeah,
This is the way they work.
That's such a fucking nice piece of engineering. What's that?
This is blacktop.
She is, look, the black's on it here.
Lad, she's black bottom as well.
Yeah.
Black bottom and top.
Yes.
Front crank seal, buddy. I swapped for Brian with the cleaning.
Cleaning looks like fun.
I don't love it as much as he does. Can't get into these areas that you would just point out easier ways to get into. Some of these I'm just going to have to give up on.
No, there's no such thing as giving up. You just scrape them with like a screwdriver until you get the schmutz.
See, I knew you had a
The
way.
schmutz.
Scary there. Alright.
How are you?
Great.
Feel good now?
I feel good. I know I look unbelievably good. So yeah, feel great.
I like it.
How are the beans?
Barbecue beans.
They're good. I'm gonna put a camera, so okay.
So, Michael has driven all the way from Scotland to come and check out the shed. And he's brought his car. It's very nice.
It's been around for a couple of years, but I've had it for about a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
I was the first person to register it in the UK.
Okay.
Not done too much to it, just kind of started cleaning it up, and plan is to start putting some interior and stuff back into it as we go along. Because someone's made it completely stripped and like seam welded and everything.
So this thing is like super, I don't know, would say like a rough and ready AE86. Like it was definitely like a track car in Japan. I definitely freak out about all this, but it's got just the fucking coolest stickers on it. You translated some of these, did you? And you said
I think it was tomato farmers.
tomato farmer. Yeah, so we're not sure. We're not Japanese, but
No idea really. That's just what I've heard.
But yeah, Michael drove to Ireland to get parts for his 86, so he kind of like drove from Belfast all the way down, went to DMAC in Cork, and he was supposed to go to Mr. X, but couldn't pin him down. But yeah, he's come down to check out the shed. He's brought us some Scottish stuff.
There's some little way over black.
Wow. So,
Very Scottish.
did you make these?
My wife made them.
Fuck man, these are incredible. So it's a little A86 biscuit. Oh, he's brought us some traditional.
And some butteries and some funcy pieces, as they call them.
Fancy pieces.
What are these called?
Funcy pieces, that's what they call them.
Fancy pieces. And yeah, you've got to get a ferry in about 4 hours, so we're not going to hold you up for too long.
That's not Scottish, obviously.
No, a bit of PBR. Fuck man.
Yeah, butteries. I don't know if you get something similar here. It's just like lard and butter like soaked into pastry.
What? Yeah, it is. Fuck, these smell amazing. Oh my god.
I don't think it's even sugar. I think it's just pure butter.
Really? I can't believe your wife made A86 biscuits. What's her name? We'll give her a...
Charlotte, yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte, for these. Thank you for the A86 biscuits.
Oh, they're actually really nice. I want a cup of tea now.
Oh man.
She's just really nice. She knows me really well.
That's the car.
Iron brew, man. Oh. This is really just suddenly like the shirt rips off. Essence of Iron Brew. Brewed in Scotland with a top secret recipe. A spirit as bold as it tastes. You can't describe it because there's nothing like it.
They used to say it was made of girders.
Made of what?
There used to be an advert thing, it was like made of girders.
Iron brew, made in Scotland from girders.
And he took out his his passenger seat so he could just fill the car with stuff. Obviously stuff that he was picking up because he came over here to collect parts. But it's kind of funny that you drove this the whole way. You can see it here. The shell, as we were saying, is literally completely stitch welded. Mikuni Solex 44s. It's apparently a fully built engine. You haven't taken it apart yet,
No,
but
that's what I'm told, and based on the power, I'm assuming it is. I mean,
what did it make? 185
at the dyno.
185 horsepower at the dyno.
No, it's apparently 288 and 272 cars.
Yeah.
Apparently
And the engine was built by Revolver.
That's what it says.
It used to be a weird,
like
mint green colour. You can see it on the hinges.
Definitely had a hard life in many different
Yeah. Love to know the history. Like, this is, I don't know, the shit that we all nerd out about. You're like, oh, where was it? You try to find pictures of it online and stuff.
I want to keep it true to its current styling, but just restore it and maybe make it a little bit more easy to live.
Because Scotland's like here, like, it's cool having little bits of rust and stuff like that, but it develops really quickly, and yeah, the car will just start to fall apart.
Yeah, like it's got, I'll show you. Yeah, down in the corners and
I
stuff.
actually just got that fixed. Like on mine about fucking...
Yeah, so I just got these whole bits here. There's also this bit here, it's like wrecked, so I got that bit as well. And at the fronts, around down on the sides of the windows, it's rusted there.
Yeah.
So I've got those bits.
Yeah, because it was weird. Remember the first time I figured out that this is actually part of the shell of the car. You think it's just the dash, and you're like, why is that rusting? And then you're like, oh, okay, that's part of the car. Look at those fuel fucking pumps, man.
Yeah, they're just nuts.
Fucking... Yeah, it's got no rev limiter, so you don't want to push it too far. What's going on in here? Yeah, nice defy gauges. No carpet, no interior whatsoever. It's definitely incredibly hardcore. I know it's not that far, but it's quite a journey to drive the entire length of Ireland in this, where it was definitely intended for just fucking going angrily around a small go-kart track somewhere in Japan.
So someone's actually gone to the effort of welding in metal
There's a full steel arch in it, and then someone made these cool little arch extensions here then to follow out the original shape. Stitch welding here, literally everywhere. But yeah, unfortunately, you're in the same boat, getting some bits because they love to rust. Sadly, it was just a shit Corolla, like no one really thought they'd last this long. It's great. We love AE86s, as we put a lot of them in the videos. But yeah, this is definitely one of the fucking coolest ones I've ever seen. 8.5 minus
18.
Minus 18, yeah. And then he's got the 60 sidewall tires. 195 60. So it's got that fucking little angry balloony look on it. I find it so amazing. You just turned your 86 into a van and drove to Ireland to collect a bunch of parts. They're actually quite a spacious car when you think about it. It's kind of funny that because Michael has no seat, he's just sitting on his own floor, and he's never sat on the floor of his own car before. So he's come all the way to Ireland to sit on the floor of his car, while I drive his car around the circle and smile. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Holy fuck, man, that's so revvy. The throttle response is actually amazing on it.
She just gun it right up to 9.
I can't believe you drove this the whole way over. It's fucking really aggressive. Wow. I'd say this thing is a fucking riot on the track. Obviously, these were the owners of the car back in Japan. Yeah, working on a tomato farm and then heading up the mountains to absolutely fucking go ballistic in it. Yeah, he has to catch a ferry in like about 4 hours, so we're just keeping him here just because we want to listen to the car. We're going to shoot some photos of it and then leave Michael drive back to Belfast and catch a ferry in pretty much the most impractical road trip car ever. That's it. Michael is here and gone. Thanks for bringing like one of the coolest fucking AE86s I've ever got to experience. And come back anytime. See ya.
So Michael. I didn't meet Michael. Michael's gone.
Michael left earlier.
Yeah, oh, you seen that in the video? I wasn't here. But Michael gave some A6 cookies.
Yeah. His wife cooked them.
He brought you
His wife cooked the cookies.
Here, he brought you them.
And did
PBR.
Especially for Ruben.
Oh, he actually brought you Iron Brew, which I bet you haven't drank in a long time.
No, not since Scotland, I guess.
Should try some of the Iron Brew for him. Yeah.
I will take a bite of
The 86. As Rob said, is there any rust in it?
this front corner.
A lot of fillers in that corner. Ooh, that's filler, yeah.
Fuck, it's totally rode off now.
Or should superimpose some spiders.
Yeah, where are the spiders, yeah?
Scottish.
Iron Brew!
Made of, what did he say it was made of? Or they used to say it was made of?
Gulder!
Girder, made of girder. Can you taste?
Does it taste like Gulder?
Yeah, taste the girder.
We all have really shit Scottish accents.
Yeah, so you've watched this much of it, and we don't even show you the engine because we were just so distracted by Ruben in a stupid jacket, and then the next day our friend comes from Scotland with an 86, so we totally forgot about my engine. Here's a really bad phone picture of it the night it was finished, and you can just make out the corner of it in this clip where Ruben's talking. I don't know why I didn't film the engine. Looking back, it's kind of funny, so apologies for sitting through this whole video and then not seeing the engine. Although it looked pretty shitty, it just had a crusty cam cover on it and stuff. There's going to be a lot more with the engine coming up really soon, and you'll definitely get to see it in all of its glory, so stay tuned. Many updates with the 86 are coming, and other projects that are going to creep in, so let me know if you're enjoying the videos still. I know a lot of you are still holding on, and it's pretty cool that you're watching what we're doing. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, good New Year's, and yeah, thanks for sticking around another year. Hopefully we get the car finished this year. That's the plan, so hope you're still enjoying the episode. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, cool.